Hello everyone, I am the Conage, and today I will be bringing to you a Starcraft 2 commentary between two very interesting players, ScoJoFoSho and Snowy. Now I believe this is a grudge match, as you can see by the BM going on right now in the chat, where ScoJoFoSho, right here in the bottom left as your orange Protoss, wished his opponent good luck and have fun. Now Snowy, here in the bottom right, who I believe is actually made of snow, decided to respond with a no. Now this is very important to take note of because this will set the tone for how this game is going to happen. In any case, let's see what's going on. Right now we have Snowy doing the extractor trick, getting some nice 11 out of 10 supply. Very cool, very professional right here. And it looks like we have ScoJoFoSho putting the pylon right here for Forge Fast Expand, which is very popular on this map. And now we have the worker scouts passing each other in the middle of the map, and as ScoJo comes in and scouts what's going on in Snowy's base, and he's going to see, well, nothing really. Looks like Snowy came out with a 10 Overlord. I don't even know what's going on right there. In any case, we got another probe right here. Let's see what Snowy's saying. I hope you're not Terran. Good. Oh yes, I believe ScoJo. Now I don't know too much about this player, but I have encountered him before in some epic matches, and he does play random. Yes, he does play random, so it's very hard to tell what he's going to go for. Now Snowy, very interesting, comes out with a hatchery at 11. Now this is one of those moves you do when you don't want to have a very strong economy because, well, at this point, you're not really going to have enough drones to saturate both of these, or, well, you're not going to have enough to saturate anyways, but you're really going to have enough to be worth transferring when your hatchery finishes. So this is something that is very interesting. Maybe she's got a very specific build timed out, and maybe that's what she's going for. Now, if we go look over here at ScoJo's base, it looks like he's put down the 2 pylon and forge build, which is very interesting for Forge Fast Expand. Looks like we got some action going on. Few probes find a couple drones. Like this one's got 3 health, but looks like all the workers survived. Nothing very interesting. We take a look at the units lost tab. No one really lost any resources. All we got here is Snowy from canceling her extractor, which is a very interesting play as usual. And right now we got this expansion finishing up, and we have ScoJo's expansion starting up. Currently, we still got no gas going on. And the gateway finally drops. Gateway before cannon, also a very interesting choice. This way, it makes sure that you don't have any defense if they ever come with some early game pressure or any Zerglings or any of that. Oh, now we have the cannon out. Okay, so we got 2 pylons up in front, just to make sure that if someone attacks, that they can depower your structures by quickly focusing down your pylons. And over here, we got what appears to be 13 drones on 2 bases. Oh, 14 now. Now, this is also... and followed by double gas. Interesting. We'll see what Snowy goes into after this. Maybe she's looking to get into some mutas or something. I'm not really sure. Or why she's taking double gas with only 14 drones on 2 bases. But, it's not really that important right now. Let's go back and look at what's going on. We got this expansion over here by ScoJo almost finishing up. We got one assimilator up, and he's following up with a cybernetic score. It's very standard, yes indeed, except for, the whole build order stuff. In case we got this going on, we got an Overlord coming through. We really don't have too much going on beyond that. Looks like Snowy's decided that early aggression is going to come from this Forge Fast Expand, in which his cybernetic score isn't even up yet, so she decided to put down a spine crawler. And she's got a Zergling right here at the tower to make sure that nothing fishy is going on, and takes a little poke up at ScoJo's base to find out that, well, there's nothing going on. And ScoJo, worried about this single Zergling, has decided to put down another cannon just in case this Zergling decides to go in super mode and bust down this wall. Now, what else do we have going on here? We got Metabolic Boost coming through, trying to get some speedlings, and looks like Snowy is expanding again. Wow. On 18 drones. Oh, 17 now for 3 bases. Now, I've got to say, this is very interesting because she's only got 2 drones mining on this base, and, well, I guess all the other ones are over here. And in fact, this gas isn't even being used. And As usual, she's staying on top of her larva injects by not injecting any larva. This queen's got 47 energy, which is almost enough for 2 larva injects, or a larva inject and a creep tumor. So she's building a lot of stuff with not too many drones. As you can see right now, she's very behind the worker count, but still finds the need to take a 3rd base. Since, you know, if you split like 7 drones in each base, you'll definitely get full saturation for sure. Anyways, what do we got going on? We got a relatively late probe transfer. Double gas has finally been taken. And looks like we got both bases mining all nice and fancy. We got some decent saturation by ScoJo over here. He's starting to put down a nice pylon placement right here. See, that putting your pylon right here will allow you to warp units onto the low ground. This is a rather aggressive position. As you can see, the distance between this spot and, well, the center of the map is actually very minimal. And if Snowy decides to take an expansion over here, maybe get some blink stalkers, blink over here to there, bada bam, bada boom, quick harass, money, money, money. But as you can see, that's not what's going on, because Snowy decided to expand up here and still has no drones or anything going on over there. Let's take a look back at ScoJo's base. He's starting to amass up somewhat of a force. He's got some stalkers coming out. He's got a robo coming through right here. We'll see if he transitions into robotics play, maybe get some Warp Prism, Immortals, Colossus, Observers, pretty much any unit that comes out of the robotics bay. Wow, good job, Conage. You just listed every single unit that you can build out of the robotics bay. Looks like he's getting some sentries. He hasn't started any upgrades yet, so we're probably not looking at a timing attack. And I don't know what else is going on right here. He's got a couple more gateways coming through. Looks like he's coming out with that Observer. Now Snowy, seeing as she is almost supplyable, decides to come out with 4 Overlords. 3 now. Oh, now she's coming out with the Spire. Now where is that Spire? Spire's not here. Is it at the 3rd? Where is the Spire? Ah, here we go. This is the Spire. Looks like we'll be coming out with some Muta play, which currently is coming from 2 gases. And because this, well, yes, because this one isn't even mining, and this one hasn't been taken yet, and this 3rd base still has nothing going on. Now we got some speedlings moving out to try to, I'm not sure, I guess deny a possible 3rd expansion, or at least scout what's going on. Currently, it looks like neither player has any idea what the other player is doing. Now, if we take a look, yes, we can see that ScoJo has no idea if there's been any expansions or anything, and Snowy, well, she knows absolutely nothing. Now let's go back and look at the screen. Looks like ScoJo decided to scout out the possible fourth base of Snowy to find nothing. He was moving down and checking all the other expansions. Let's see what this little observer here is queued up to do. It's basically to look everywhere. But Snowy's got some nice spore crawler placement right here. Should be able to snipe out any observer if ScoJo's not paying attention. Now let's take a look back at what ScoJo's doing. Looks like he's just massing up. He's starting the armor upgrade. It's a very interesting choice against Zerg because, well, I guess it'll let your units live a lot longer against the Zerglings. Let's see what kind of upgrade Snowy's got going on. 0-0. Alright, so, oh, but she's got a +1 coming through, so that's getting somewhere. So the armor should be okay for that. And we got Blink. Blink coming in from the Twilight Council. Oh, he's got the Double Forge now, it looks like. It's a very interesting choice. Very nice, very nice. Double Forge is always good. Though he's only upgrading from 1 at a time here, so not exactly sure how he's benefiting from that at the moment, but, you know, whatever. That's cool. And we got a couple more pylons coming over here. We got Blink, some Immortals. Looks like we can go in with a very gateway-heavy Immortal composition, which may not fare too well against Mutas, but he does have Blink, so that might be okay. And, well, looks to only be 5 Mutas in here. It looks like we got a response on a couple of cannons. Probably because, yeah, the Spire was scouted out by ScoJo. Alright, let's see what's going to go on after this. Oh, the Mutas are coming into the back of the base. Are these cannons going to finish? Is this Muta going to do any damage? No, she decides to go for the pylon first. Interesting choice. Oh, now finally moving into Mineral Line, but now the cannons are getting done. And the Stalkers are moving down. Now, what are these Mutas going to do? Got another pylon over here. Maybe we'll go harass the next base, but more Stalkers come to intercept. Oh, and these Mutas are going to have to get out of here before taking too much damage. So, overall, well, not too much happened. I think ScoJo lost a few probes there, but overall, not very effective harass from those Mutas. What else we got going on over here? We got a few more upgrades out of ScoJo's, getting the +2 armor, finishing with +1 weapons, and then we have +2 2 melee attacks coming out for the Zerg. Looks like Snowy just finished the +1 attack for the Mutas. See, yes, she's finally getting some drones here on the third base. Looks like another gas that doesn't have any drones mining from it. And this one doesn't have any drones mining. So right now she's got 2 extractors that have... Oh, wait, no, just one now that has no mining. Now it's just one that has no mining. It's a very interesting play, probably due to a very specific build order that she came up with. And you can see how it's paying off because she's only down 66 in supply to her Protoss opponent. Now it looks like we got a very strong push coming across the map. We got Zealot heavy with some Stalkers. Well, Zealot Stalker heavy, really, with some Immortals mixed in. Let's see if Snowy's got what it takes to fend this off. Now she's decided to put down a Roach Warren to, I guess, stop this attack that's pretty much already at her front door. Let's, well, let's see how this works out. Looks like Sko decided to only attack with 3 Stalkers because it's always effective to split your army up in that way. Now he's moving up, just kind of... He's got Guardian Shields, really good against the Mutas, and looks like he's kind of balled up his forces. And is going to try to do some damage. Just some force fields in the back, nice, just leaving a gap open for everything to stream in. That's always a good thing to do. He's focusing down the Roach Warren, so that was pretty much a waste of everything, building that Roach Warren. And now the Zealots are going to town on these drones. The drones are trying to fight back, which is never really a good recipe for success. The Mutas are getting rocked because they suck in actual engagements. So basically Snowy had a smaller army of less effective units that were also behind in upgrades, I think. Yes, they were behind in upgrades. So basically she was really in no position to do anything whatsoever. And now ScoJo's pretty much force field himself in. He's going to move in with a few Zerglings, try to cause some damage. So she's trying to build some more Zerglings. ScoJo's decided that building anything is really against his religion or something. So his production tab shows nothing. And we got 10 Zerglings coming in. Now he's he's finally moving his forces again. Yes, this is a very typical kind of play where you typically continue your attack instead of just standing in the natural expansion. And this game looks like it's pretty much over. See if there's any... This is still showing some very low saturation. Oh, and Snowy, the BMing. Now she's blaming the Lings. Blaming the Lings for... what's going on. Look how much money she pulled up. She could have built like Ultralisks or Broodlords or something, but she decided to go with extractors that had no drones mining. Oh, and what do we have now? At this very important moment in time, ScoJo decided to come out with a double expand and I guess march some Stalkers across on the other end of the map. Now we have 200 supply to 16, which is not really in favor of our Zerg player here, as he tries to make a comeback by building a macro hatch and a spawning pool. And this just isn't going to work out very well. These drones are going to have to do something, but doesn't look too promising. Let's see what units are available. Now we're getting charged. Templar Archives, okay. ScoJo just decided that building units after the game's pretty much won is the way to go. We got some larvae here. They probably won't do very much. This drone is like, oh, what's going on, man? I got all this gas. Don't attack, but it's not really going to work. Spawning pool finished. Another hatchery's going down. Looks like Snowy's trying to claw her way back into this match. And a Dark Shrine is coming down. Wow, does ScoJo just want to add insult onto injury? And Snowy, the BM. The BM. Oh, just leaves not even a GG. Oh, incredible. Well, anyways, as you saw, this was quite an interesting game between two very highly skilled opponents. And looks like this time ScoJoFoSho came out on top. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the StarCraft 2 cast, and well, maybe you'll watch again, maybe you won't. I don't know. Anyways, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later.